6 minus 3 plus 3 equals 6. Barca's lead was cut in week 27, but only temporarily. Run, Robin, run. Athletics defenders look like rabbits in the headlights. Huntelaar hits another 2 as the champions put 5 past Bilbao. But Bojan's Barca brace keeps the Catalans 6 points clear at the top of the league. From 2 down to 3-2 winners, Atletico beat Villarreal in the Champions League chase. And elsewhere in the race to qualify, Malaga and Sevilla are inseparable. Depor lose at Sporting, and Valencia only manage to scrape a point. Also ahead, Liverpool's Albert Riera tells us who he doesn't want in the Champions League quarter-finals. Cristiano Ronaldo will sign for Real Madrid this summer, according to Ramon Calderón. The club's former president has confirmed what we told you 2 months ago, that a contract has been agreed between the player and the Spanish champions. In the next hour, we'll give you the latest on the deal that could bring the Premier League's biggest star to La Liga. Hello there. Week 27 produced 37 goals, but the gap between the big two remains 6 points. Guillem Balaguer's here to reflect on what was another incredibly entertaining weekend in Spain. We start with what Juan de Ramos billed as the champions' most important game of the season. Real Madrid's first after their Champions League exit, which involved a trip to Athletic's San Mamés.
Oh, lovely ball forward, and Robin's got away from Koikili. It's Arjen Robben! Brilliant goal! Four or five white shirts in there, the whistle's gone, and it's a goal! Gabriel Heinze! Real Madrid double their advantage. For a free kick, he's not going to get. Decent try, full stretch, Casillas, in by Lopez, own goal! Exactly what Athletic Bilbao are looking for, and the man who's just scored at one end has now put through his own goal at the other, Gabriel Heinze. Casillas getting really distressed about something down there. That's what happened yesterday, pushing down Casillas. And the referee has taken action. Header's a good one, and Casillas can't keep it out. A wonderful header. Here's Raul, lovely first-time pass. Oh, and it's a terrific start to the second half. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar has made it 5 goals in 5 league appearances. Defended well by Heinze. Real Madrid looking for the quick counter. And nobody swifter out there than Robin. He's got a free pass now for Huntelaar. It's Klaas-Jan Huntelaar. Brilliant from Real Madrid. Wonderful counter-attack. Marcelo tumbles over the challenge. And the referee says a penalty. Gonzalo Higuain. No problem. The substitute tucks it away very coolly. Bilbao's challenge now firmly extinguished.
An 11th win in 13 La Liga games for Juan de Ramos then, and the gap between Real and Barca was down to 3 points. Sunday saw the Catalans go to Almeria and coach Pep Guardiola rest 2/3 of his first-choice strike force. Samuel Eto'o and Thierry Henry were named on the bench. Only Lionel Messi started.
Silvinho. Iniesta's pass, magnificent. Daniel Alves deflected, not away conclusively, and a fine save by Diego Alves to deny Keita. skies on the pass from Dani Alves in by Iniesta! Goalkeeper again to the rescue! To deny this time Gerard Piqué. Here's Messi. Lovely! Oh! Post denies him! But it won't deny Bojan. His first league goal of the season for the 18-year-old Bojan Krkic. Daniel Alves. Taken on by Messi. Oh, it's brilliant for Barcelona. Wonderful move. Has it got a finish? Bojan has provided it. With the aid of a deflection. But so much to admire about the movement and the quick passing, and Almeria had no answer to it.
Almeria down to 12th, Athletic down to 13th, both 5 off the relegation zone. There's the top for you, that's what we're talking about right now. Real and Barca, the gap as it was, 6 points between the two. 11 games to go, 33 points to play for. A long, long way to go yet. And of course, part 2 of the Classico, which we're all looking forward to. Guillaume here, of course. Graham Hunter joins us too. Boys, let's start with those Bojan goals. First of the season. Does he have a long-term future at the club, though? He played in the centre. That's the only place we're told he can play.
He's a number 9. He's more a finisher than anything else. He doesn't intervene in the football of Barcelona. And in fact, you hardly saw him before he scored the goals. But when he has the chances, he scores the goals. His second time in the lineup. And as we're saying, if you calculate it like that, he started twice, 2 goals. But you can look at it in a different way. 29 games he has been involved in this season in all competitions, 9 goals. Somebody who at 19 should be happy in this position. It probably is, but he's struggling considering that last year when he started playing a bit more regularly for Barcelona, he was given more chances. It has been a difficult time for him, but Barcelona are trying to say to him, if we're not signing another striker, if we're keeping the striking force that we have, we want you to stay. The thinking, though, from the people around him is that maybe he should go on loan somewhere for a year or two and trying to develop what we see that he has, that talent to finish and make it even a better player.
Kept it tight to the back, didn't they, Graham? And they could have had a lot more goals had the opposing goalkeeper not have been on form. Are they getting back into their stride comfortably?
Absolutely. If Alves hadn't played brilliantly, they'd have scored several goals, just like they could have done against Athletic Bilbao last week. They're crisper, they're fresher. Pep Guardiola plays a role in that, not only by recycling the team and changing personnel, but he's given them a lot of time off, Mark. They don't train until tomorrow night. They went down on the day of the game. He's trying to eke out every free moment there is to give them mental as well as physical rest. I think for the last 2.5, 3 weeks we've seen them mentally sharper, the passing quicker, the chances accumulating, and therefore the goals coming.
So this rotation system seems to be working. We looked at the bench, we were a little concerned, we wondered why, but he got it right again.
Yes, and you have to say that that's the only way possible for Barcelona actually to arrive at the end of the season fresh. We're talking about 16, 17 games if they manage to get to the final of the Champions League from now until the end of the season. Real Madrid have only got 11, and they have to rotate. That's the name of the game. What Guardiola is doing very cleverly is that you can hardly notice it. Yes, we had 5 games where Barcelona weren't at their best, but that wasn't down to rotation. It was down to a team that relaxed. Now you've got the likes of Marquez. He says Marquez is the most important player that they've got alongside, Messi and Xavi, Iniesta. He only played 28 games. They're trying to rest him. They're trying to get the best out of him at the end of the season. And it's everybody doing it apart from Real Madrid that are not only desperate to win games, and they only have 11 very good players probably. They also have now, from now until the end of the season, just 1 game per week.
Yes, let's move it on to the champions. Hunter, let's start with him, Graham. Another good weekend for him. 2 goals, 6 in 5 in La Liga, and showing real composure and class in front of goal.
The words you most often hear in Spain about this guy now is that he's